Morning coming through the curtain slow. A line of light is walking on the floor. My coffee cooling in the same blue cup. The city sounds like traffic, nothing more. I don't need the day to start just yet. Just watching how the dust decides to flow. Phone face down, no reason to be sure. Just read on what the radiator wrote. Street outside is getting softer now. The streetlight's still on the sky, getting gray. A neighbor's dog is pacing back and forth, and somebody's guitar 3 floors away. I open up the window, cool air in. It smells like rain that hasn't fallen yet. I pull my sleeves a little over hands and let the small quiet settle like a debt. Nothing has to happen here today. Nothing pulling me across the floor. I am learning how to hold a day without asking it for anything more. Soft margin, let me stay. Soft margin, slip away. Soft margin, easy chair. Soft margin, cup of air. I am walking through the room. I am letting light consume. Soft margin, hold me slow. Soft margin, here I go. Evening now, the lamps are warm and low. The kettle clicks, then quiet once again. I trace a finger down the window pane and write a name I will not send. The cat is sleeping on the folded quilt, the radiator ticking like a friend. I think of everyone I used to know and wish them well, then turn the gentle bend. I used to run before the room got bright. I used to fill the silence with my hands. Now I sit until the chair remembers me. Now I let the minute land. There is no rush, there is no race to win. There is no bell that I am late to hear. Just one more breath, just one more sip. Just one more ordinary quiet year. Soft margin, let me stay. Soft margin, slip away. Soft margin, easy chair. Soft margin, cup of air. I am walking through the room. I am letting light consume. Soft margin, hold me slow. Soft margin, here I go. Soft margin, window light. Soft margin, fading right. Soft margin, I will stay. Soft margin, fade away. Soft margin, breath and rest. Soft margin, west by west. Morning comes in slow through half-closed blinds. A cup sits cooling where I left it last. The street outside is quiet, almost kind. Just dust and light across the window glass. I pull the blanket higher, count to 10, then let the count dissolve into the room. The clock is ticking softly now and then, but time feels like it's learning how to bloom. Your voice still lives inside the hum of things, inside the kettle and the radiator. The way the morning moves and settles clings like someone learning how to hold the air. I didn't plan on missing you this much. It comes in waves that barely crest it all. A subtle shift, a half-remembered touch, like sunlight landing gently on the wall. So I breathe, and I breathe, and I breathe, and I breathe. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. So I breathe, and I breathe, and I breathe, and I breathe. While the day begins, it's quiet shifting. Soft margin, fade away. Soft margin, breath and rest. Soft margin, west by west. Soft margin, close and stay. Soft margin, empty hands. Soft margin, quiet room. Soft margin, evening bloom. soft margin, gentle lens, soft margin, slow return, soft margin, come on mate. The neighbor's dog is barking far away. A car door closes somewhere down the lane. The world goes on its ordinary way, with all its small familiar joys and pain. I find my slippers by the kitchen door. I make the second cup I've made today. The steam curls up then disappears once more, like every gentle thing that comes to stay. And I am learning how to be alone, not lonely, just alone. The way a tree stands patient by the window, fully grown, and watches everything that it can see. There's a kind of freedom in the empty chair, a kind of presence in the letting go. I whisper to the room, you are still there, and feel the walls of green, soft and slow. Soft margin, fade away, soft margin, breath and rest, soft margin, west by west, soft margin, close and stay, soft margin, empty hands, soft margin, quiet room, soft margin, evening bloom, soft margin, gentle lens, soft margin, slow return, soft margin, come with me. Soft margin, fading light, soft margin, almost sleep, soft margin, promises to keep, soft margin, into night, soft margin, west by west, soft margin, breath and rest. Morning came in slow, no rush to start the day. Steam is curling from the cup I left to cool. I can hear the room, the choir listening back. Light is lying on the floor, I let it stay. Nothing on the walls to fix, no list to prove, just the weight of air, the way it finds the cracks. I wash the dust, the lazy turn, the patient glow outside. A car goes by, it barely makes a sound. I count the things I don't have to do right now. There's a softness to the street, the pavement warm and gray, a neighbor's curtain moving like a slow exhale. I am learning how to stand without a plan, letting Tuesday be a Tuesday, no display. Reading pages I don't finish, letting detail fail. Tracing letters with my thumb across my hand. The phone lights up, I let it, and I let it fade. The room is wide enough for what I haven't named. I am smaller than I thought, and that feels safe somehow. Stay a little longer in this low and amber light. Don't explain the day, just let it settle, let it ride. I am not in such a hurry to be known. I am not in such a hurry to be known. I am not in such a hurry to be shown. Soft margin, breathe me out. Soft margin, ease the down. Soft margin, let me drift but not too far from ground. Soft margin, here and now. Soft margin, show me how. Soft margin, hold the room and hold the only sound. Soft margin, into night. Soft margin, west by west. Soft margin, breath and rest. I have carried names like stones inside my coat. I have weighed the word, rehearsed the softer line. But the evening does not ask me to perform. It is gentle with the things I never wrote. It is patient with the cracks of spilled design. It is holding what is heavy and what is warm. I am button slow, I loosen what I keep. I let the silence speak the things I cannot say. There is mercy in a room that does not need me brave. So I will sit, I will not fix the leaning frame. I will drink the tea, I will not name the pain. I will let the evening take me where it goes. I will let the shadow fold me like a coat. If a thought arrives, I will not make it stay. I will watch it pass the way a bus pulls away. Soft margin, breathe me out. Soft margin, ease the dial. Soft margin, let me drift but not too far from ground. Soft margin, here and now. Soft margin, show me how. Soft margin, hold the room and hold the only sound. Soft margin, into night. Soft margin, west by west. Soft margin, breath and rest. Soft margin, the lamp is low. Ooh, soft margin, I move slow. Soft margin, I don't need to hold the edge of every sound. Soft margin, I have found. Morning light is coming through the kitchen window pane. I can see the dust move slow above the table where you sat. Coffee's cooling in a cup I haven't touched since 5 a.m. The street outside is quiet now, the noise is packed as things I count. The cars still parked across the shadows on the wall. Nothing needs me for a while, and nothing has to call. The room is bigger when I'm not trying to fill it up. I let the silence have its turn, I sip from my own cup. There's a notebook open to a page I haven't written on. A pencil resting in the seam like it's decided where to stay. I read a line I underlined last week and feel the same. How strange that certain words return and feel like they were made. I check the time, it's earlier than what I thought it was. The hour stretches out ahead, unhurry without fuss. My phone is face down on the wood, the note if it can sleep. I am not behind, I am not late, I am not owed a thing. I am learning how to take the smaller pieces of the day. The way the curtain moves, the way the floorboards softly creak. I am not performing peace, I am just letting peace stay. I am finding out how little that I really need to speak. Soft margin, room to breathe. Soft margin, underneath. Soft margin, quiet ground. Soft margin, safe and sound. Soft margin, take my time. Soft margin, yours and mine. Soft margin, slowly here. Soft margin, nothing to fear. Soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin, soft margin, I'm alright. A neighbor's dog is waking up, I hear it through the wall. A delivery truck rolls past and then forgets to stop. I put my hand against the glass, the window's cool and clean. The world is doing what it does, I'm watching from the end. I think of all the things I used to chase to feel complete. The list, the urgent little fires I had to stamp with feet. Now the laundry spins alone and I don't have to wait. I learned to love the in-between, I learned to love the wait. Maybe this is what they meant when they said to come down slow. Maybe this is what was underneath the rushing all along a street that is gone soft. A door that doesn't have to close, a body finally listening to the quiet it belongs. I don't need a sign to tell me that I'm on the right path. The mug is warm, the light is low, the morning has my back. Soft margin, room to breathe. Soft margin, underneath. Soft margin, quiet ground. Soft margin, safe and sound. Soft margin, take my time. Soft margin, yours and mine. Soft margin, slowly here. Soft margin, nothing to fear. Soft margin, I'm alright. Soft margin, I'm alright. Soft margin, let it be. Soft margin, easily. Soft margin, fade to glow. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin. Morning comes in through the curtain, soft and gray. A cup on the table cooling while I find my date. Your jacket on the chair where you left it in a fold. I touch the empty sleeve because the room is cold. The street below is quiet, no one walking past. A single car is idling, breath against the glass. I let the water run a little longer than I need, just to keep the sound of something small and guaranteed. I open up the window just a little crack. The city air is mellow, nothing calling me back. A neighbor is awake, I see her light burn low. Two strangers on a Tuesday, neither needs to know. I count the way the seconds settle on the floor. I never learned to rush and I am not sure. The kettle clicks behind me, simple as a bell. I'll make another cup and let the morning dwell. And there is room to breathe right here, no need to disappear. I am sitting with the day, I am letting things stay. Soft margin, where the noise gets thin. Soft margin, let the world step in. Soft margin, I am wide enough. Soft margin, made of softer stuff. Soft margin, nothing to perform. Soft margin, just the day, just worn. I write a few small words and put my pen back down. No need to make a meaning, no need to astound. The afternoon is patient, light has moved across. It traces our belongings like a gentle gloss. A text arrives from somewhere simple, kind and short. I read it twice and smiled and said it in my thought. The evening comes in pieces, orange, gold and blue. I open up the window, let the whole day through. I used to think that healing had a sound, a door that slammed, a wall that fell down. But sometimes it is quieter than that. A cup of breath, a coat, a window cracked. I am learning how to live inside a space that doesn't ask me to be more than my own face. And that is enough, yeah. Soft margin, where the noise gets thin. Soft margin, let the world step in. Soft margin, I am wide enough. Soft margin, made of softer stuff. Soft margin, nothing left to prove. Soft margin, just the room I move. Soft margin, breathing slow and slow. Soft margin, letting the day go. Soft margin, yeah. Soft margin, soft margin. The room is still, the curtain barely moves. The teacup sits where I left it yesterday. The street outside has learned to whisper low, and the cars go by like they've forgotten the way. My phone is face down on the wooden floor. A jacket hangs half off the back of the chair. The light is thin, it's coming through the blinds, drawing little lines across my quiet air. I think about the people I have known, how some of them were gentle, some went loud. I used to measure every single day, now I let the hours go without a crowd. A fridge is humming something warm and low. A neighbor's dog is barking far away. I'm sitting here, I'm not expecting much, just watching how the ordinary turns to gray, then back to color in the softest way. I don't need a reason to stay, I don't need a promise to keep. If the morning comes slow, let it come slow. If the night falls deep, let it fall deep. There's a kindness in not knowing, there's a quiet in the space between the breath I'm taking and the next one I will take. Soft margin, give me a soft margin, a little room to breathe. Soft margin, just a soft margin, a place where I can be. Soft margin, hold a soft margin, a cushion for the soul. Soft margin, keep a soft margin before the morning goes. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. I read a book and underlined the lines about the way the river finds the sea. I think the river never really hurries, it just keeps on going, patient, soft and free. The kettle clicks, it's ready for the pour. I wrap my hands around the warm ceramic outside the window. Somebody walks a dog, the world is small, the moment is terrific in its quietness, in its little click. I'm not chasing, I'm not running, I'm not searching anymore. I have learned to love the in-between, the open, undefended door. If the city falls to sleep and then the streetlights start to glow, I will sit here with my teacup and let the rest of it go, let the rest of it go. Soft margin, give me a soft margin, a little room to breathe. Soft margin, just a soft margin, a place where I can be. Soft margin, hold a soft margin, a cushion for the weary mind. Soft margin, keep a soft margin for the parts I leave behind. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The cup is empty now, the light is gone. I'm watching for the shape of one more star. The street is gonna silver, soft and slow, and I am here exactly where we are. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin. I leave the blinds half closed tonight. Let the street light do the work. A cup of something going cold beside the notebook. I won't touch, the room is doing what it does, holding me without a sound. Outside the city finds its hush, and I let my shoulders down. There is a quiet in my chest I didn't have to earn. The way the pillow holds the shape of how my head was turned. A neighbor's door finally shut, the hallway stops its hum. I count the small and honest things that keep me here become. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just a hand inside a hand. Just a room that lets me stand right where I am. Soft margin, hold me here where the noise dissolves. Soft margin, keep me near to the things I solve. Soft margin, slow the day, let the window lead. Soft margin, stay, 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 stay. Soft margin, stay with me. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. A car goes by without a thought, the trees forget the wind. My phone is face down on the wood like a letter I won't send. I watch the dust above the lamp, decide which way to fall. There is no lesson in the air, just a gentle recall. I don't need the world to change, I just need the world to wait, while I learn the shape of breathing without decorating it. Take my hand but not too tight, let the silence do its part. Some nights the kindest thing I know is leaving well alone. Soft margin, hold me here where the noise dissolves. Soft margin, keep me near to the things I saw. Soft margin, slow the day, let the window lead. Soft margin, stay, 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 stay. Soft margin, stay with me. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Stay with me, stay with me. Soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin. Morning slips across the floor, a pale blue light under the door. Steam curling from a cup I left hours ago. It's cold but kept. I watch the dust move slow and show a quiet line of day. Make sure nothing pulls me by the sleeve. Just air, just wait, just time to breathe. The street outside has lost its hum. A single car, the need is gone. I count the cars, I count the gaps. My rituals inside my lap. My phone is dark against the wood. I don't reach for it like I could. Just sit and let the shadows lean against the wall, against the screen. I am here, I am here, I am not rushing toward another plan. The room is wide, the room is warm. I hold the silence in my palm. Soft margin, let me stay a little longer in this quiet place. Soft margin, hold the line between the doing and the rest in mind. Soft margin, breathing slow, the only place I need to go. Soft margin, stay, 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 wash the edges of the day away. Soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin. My shoulders drop a quarter inch. The breath returns from where it went. I trace a circle on my knee. Repeat the shape, repeat the beat. The cat is sleeping by the chair. A small gray comma, soft, unaware. I envy how she does not think, just warm, just still, just on the brink. There's no emergency to solve, no long apology to send. I let the list of things go dim, let the undone stay yet undid. The clock is ticking, I don't mind, it's only walking up behind. I offer it an open hand, a tiny yes, a small command. Soft margin, let me stay a little longer in this quiet place. Soft margin, hold the line between the giving and the taking time. Soft margin, breathing slow, the only rhythm I need know. Soft margin, stay, 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 let the ordinary have its way. Soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin, soft margin. Window light across the floor, steam no longer cup hold. I close my eyes, I don't resist. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The window light is resting on my hand, a cup of something cooling where I stand. I watch the street begin to dim below. A neighbor pulls a curtain soft and slow. The radiator hums a low refrain. I let the quiet wash through me again. No need to fix the moment, hold it tight. Some hours were just made for fading light. My phone is on the table, face down low. I left it there an hour or so ago. The air inside is thicker than the night, a perfume in the dust caught in the light. I trace the wood grain with the fingertip. The world outside is settling for sleep. I notice every shadow, every sound. A lamp left on a chair turned around. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm not chasing any line. Just a body breathing here, letting go of what I fear. Soft margin, soft margin. A little space between the noise. Soft margin, a room where nothing has to choose. Soft margin, a breath before the morning breaks. Soft margin, a quiet only stillness makes. Hold it gently, hold it gently, hold it gently, let it stay. The book is open on the kitchen chair. I lost the page but do not really care. My tea is cold but I will drink it still. The taste is sweet and vague against my will. Outside a taxi hums and fades away. A dog barks, wants there nothing more to say. I press my palm against the window glass, watching little lights begin to pass. There is no rush to be a better self, no book to read back on a dusty shelf. The mirrors in the hallway all are dark. I'm living in this small and breathing spark. I do not need the world to understand, just softer hands and quieter demand. A little more of nothing, less of proof, just the cool tile underneath the roof. Soft margin, soft margin, a little space between the noise. Soft margin, a room where nothing has to choose. Soft margin, a breath before the morning breaks. Soft margin, a quiet only stillness makes. Hold it gently, hold it gently, hold it gently, let it stay. Soft margin, soft margin, the cup grows cooler in my hand. Soft margin, a small and steady promised land. Soft margin, I am here, I am here, I am soft margin. Morning moves across the floor in pieces. A cup of something cooling by my hand. I don't reach for answers, I don't chase them. Just let the light decide where I will land. The kettle kicks off like a small opinion. The street outside is damp and barely there. I count the quiet things I almost missed. The coat still hanging steam, the shape of air. You call it soft, I call it paying attention. The world is loud enough without my help. I leave a little room around the edges, a margin where the softer things can melt. My phone is face down, my blinds are half closed. I let the inbox do its patient wait. There's nothing holy in this ordinary, just breath and warmth and choosing not to rush the day. And I am not above the weather, I am not above the way you speak. I am not above the small surrender of letting go before the week, of letting go before I sleep. Soft margin, where I leave some room for you. Soft margin, where the heavy days get through. Soft margin, I am here, I am here, I am soft margin. A breath, a line, a quiet hand. I watched the rain erase a parking line. Stood there like a witness with no claim. Sometimes the world corrects itself in silence. No need to name the thing, no need to blame. The neighbor's dog is barking at a pigeon. The neighbor's kid is learning how to drum. I'm not in charge of any of the rhythm, I just nod along and hum and hum. If love is loud, then let me learn the low note. If faith is fire, then let me tend the coal. I'll keep the seat beside me warm and empty, for whatever tender thing arrives by stroll, by stroll, by stroll, by stroll, by stroll. For whatever tender thing arrives by stroll. Soft margin, where I leave some room for you. Soft margin, where the heavy days get through. Soft margin, I am here, I am here, I am soft margin. A breath, a line, a quiet hand. Soft margin, let the night become a friend. Soft margin, I am not too cup is empty and the light is leaving. I wash it slow, I set it on the rack. Soft margin, soft margin. Tomorrow I will leave a little more slack. Soft margin. I am here. Morning light on the kitchen tile, steam rising slow from a cup I set aside. The window holds a street that's barely turning over. Just one bird, just one car, just a soft hum in the air. I didn't plan to wake up this quiet, but the room gave me room, and I let it. My hands are loose around the handle. Nothing is asking to be held right now. There's a pen on the table, I forgot to cap a list I wrote at midnight. Half of it I can't read, I don't throw it out, I just slide it under a book. Some things can wait until I know what they are. The radiator ticks once, then thinks about it. A neighbor's door is closing gently down the hall. I count the sounds instead of what I have to do. Even the clock is taking its time today. I can feel the edges going soft around me. Nothing is pulling hard at the seam. I used to chase the hour, try to hold it. Now I just stand here and let it breathe. Soft margin, soft margin. Leave a little space at the door. Soft margin, soft margin. I don't have to hold the whole room anymore. Soft margin, soft margin. Let the light come in at its own pace. Soft margin. I am here, and I am not in a hurry to be anywhere. A folded towel still warm from the dryer. The cat is sleeping with one paw across her face. I make my tea a little weaker than I used to, and I drink it slower. And I notice that I do. The street outside has finally started waking, but I keep my coffee turned toward the wall. Some mornings don't need to be a moving picture, they just sit there, and they're kind of me. If I never got a single thing accomplished, I would still be standing in this kitchen light. There is grace in a day that doesn't measure you. There is grace in a day that lets you be. I put my phone face down, I don't need a witness. The quiet keeps its promise, it stays. Maybe I am learning how to leave a margin. Maybe I am learning how to stay. Soft margin, leave a little space at the door. Soft margin, soft margin. I don't have to hold the whole room anymore. Soft margin, soft margin. Let the light come in at its own pace. Soft margin. I am here, and I am not in a hurry to be anywhere. Soft margin, soft margin. The cup is still warm when I pick it up again. Soft margin. I am here. The day is not asking me to finish it. Soft margin, soft margin. I am here, and the room is still soft, soft margin. The curtain moves a little by the window frame. A pale blue line is sitting on the floor. I hear the fridge hum low, the pipes inside the wall. My tea is getting cold, but I don't mind at all. The street outside is quiet in a tired way. Just one car passes slow and fades into the gray. I press my hand against the wood and feel the grain. A small compost that helps me ease into the day. I don't need to solve the room or rearrange. The shoes are where I left them, the chair is in its place. There's water in the glass that catches half the light. A coin is on the table, a little worn and bright. The cat walks through the hallway, finds a square of sun. She stops, she looks at nothing, then she moves along. I count the things I notice, not the things I lack. A small, slow list that brings the breathing back. I am not rushing anywhere. I am not asking for a sign, just letting the day be what it is, and let the rest of the world unwind. unwind. Soft margin, a little space around my chest. Soft margin, a quiet place to simply rest. I don't need the room to glow, I don't need the night to show. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, a little space and room to grow. Soft margin, soft margin, let the edges blur and slow. The book is open but I am not reading yet. My finger holds the page where I decided to forget. The neighbor's dog is barking somewhere down the lane. It sounds far off, almost like a soft small rain. I stretch my shoulders back and feel the chair giving a small kind sound of leather and of skin. I think of what I should have said and then I don't. The thought gets up, walks out and leaves me with my thoughts. Nothing is on fire, nothing is at stake. Even the mistakes I made are starting to feel awake. I light a second candle just to watch it move. A small warm tongue of flame that has nowhere to prove. If someone asked me how I am, I'd say I'm here. I'd say the room is quiet and the hour is clear. I'd say I'm learning how to live inside the seam, inside the gentle hush, inside the in-between. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, a little space around my chest. Soft margin, a quiet place to simply rest. I don't need the room to glow, I don't need the night to show. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, a little space and room to grow. Soft margin, soft margin, let the edges blur and slow. The street light blinks, the teacup cools, the candle leans into the dark. I close my eyes, I open them, and listen for the smallest spark. Soft margin, soft margin, I am here, and the room is still soft. Soft margin, soft margin, I am here, and the room is still soft. The morning came in slow through half-closed blinds. A cup of tea still warm against my hand. I watched the light move gently across the wall and let the day decide what it would bring. The chair I sat in creaked a quiet hello, a small familiar sound beneath the hum. I did not reach for anything at all, just let the silence be a kind of friend. Outside the street was softer than I knew. The neighbor's cat sat watching through the glass. A car went by and didn't seem to care. The sky above was only partly blue. I thought about the things I used to chase and how they all have slowly gone to gray. Not in a sad way, just in a quiet way, like pictures left to fade in afternoon. There is room inside this breathing, room for all the empty feeling. I don't have to fill the spaces, I can let them be the place where I rest. Soft margin, where the noise gets thin. Soft margin, let the day begin. Soft margin, nothing asking me to move. Soft margin, nothing left to prove. I am here and the room is still soft. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, I am here. Soft margin, the room is still soft and the room is still soft, and I am here. A message on my phone I didn't answer. The dust was dancing in the slant of sun. I thought of someone who is far away and sent a quiet hope into the air. The kettle clicked and started on its own, a small machine that knows my simple wants. I took a breath and didn't count the seconds, just let the air go where it wanted to. We spend our lives reaching for the edges, holding tight to all the things we made. But here between the doing and the dreaming, there is a place that doesn't ask for names. It is just a room, it is just a morning, it is just a heart remembering to be still. Soft margin, holding nothing, holding nothing. Soft margin, and the world is very kind. Soft margin, soft margin, where the noise gets thin. Soft margin, let the day begin. Soft margin, nothing asking me to move. Soft margin, nothing left to prove. I am here and the room is still soft. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. I am here and the room is still soft, and the room is still soft, and I am here. The light is changing on the wall again, a slower gold, a longer kind of shade. I am here, I am not going anywhere. Soft margin, soft margin. Just a quiet room, just a quiet room, just a quiet room. Morning falls into the room, slow and thin. A cup sits cooling where I left it by the sink. The kettle clicks, the street outside comes back. A neighbor's door, a car that hesitates and turns. I watch the shadow on the wall bend toward the floor. Nothing asks for me, nothing tugs the day. I let my hands rest open on the countertop and breathe the ordinary shape of being home. Hey, hey. The list is short, just water, just a walk. The light has lost its edge, the building soft and gray. I count my steps, but not in any urgent way. A dog is sleeping on the porch, an old man waves. The bakery door exhales a little smoke. I taste my coffee at the corner as I go. There is no need to rush the morning into noon. It holds me like a coat left open in the hall. If I can stay a little longer in this light, if I can hear the traffic without holding tight, if I can let the silence do most of the work, then I am walking somewhere I can trust. Soft margin, just the room, just the room, just a quiet room, just a quiet room. Soft margin, nothing pulling at my sleeve, nothing asking me to leave. Soft margin, I am learning how to stay, I am learning how to stay. Soft margin, just the room, just a quiet room. The afternoon forgets to chase the day. A book lies open to a page I have not read. The cat is somewhere sleeping in the chair. I move around the kitchen like a slow canoe. The fridge hums a melody I almost know. A friend calls, says she's fine, says nothing much. We let the quiet hold the place of other words, and when we hang up, nothing needs to fill the room. If the world can wait a minute by the door, if I can stop rehearsing what I'm walking toward, if I can sit here watching dust become the light, then I have nothing left to prove tonight, then I have nothing left to prove tonight. Soft margin, just the room, just the room, just a quiet room, just a quiet room. Soft margin, nothing pulling at my sleeve, nothing asking me to leave. Soft margin, I am learning how to stay, I am learning how to stay. Soft margin, let the evening be enough, let the evening be enough. The street has gone soft, the window holds the moon. My hands are quiet, my breath is quiet too. Just a quiet room, just a quiet room. Soft margin, soft margin. Morning slips in through the blinds, slow and gray. Coffee's cooling where I left it yesterday. I didn't move it, didn't really mind. A little cold, a little older, taking my time. The street outside is quiet, no one walks. Just a cat cutting corners, doing his strolls. I wave at nothing, smile at the floor. Soft margin, there is room for more. Check the weather like I'm planning to go, but the couch knows me better than the road. I trace a circle on the steam of my cup, watch it vanish, that is kind of enough. Neighbor's radio is playing something low, a familiar tune I never really know. The light is shifting on the wall again. Soft margin, easy to begin. I'm not in a hurry anymore, not chasing the sound of the closing door. Just a slower kind of gravity pulling gently on the best of me. Soft margin, let the day unwind. Soft margin, be a little kind. Soft margin, every line of life. Soft margin, easy on the night. Soft margin, I can breathe it in. Soft margin, I can start again. Soft margin, quiet as a prayer. Soft margin, room enough to spare. Phone is face down, not in the mood for news. Just the sound of a fountain from a backyard view. I lay my head down from an older clip, watch the mirror make a softer silhouette. Somewhere down the hallway, a clock keeps time. A little late, a little early, all is fine. I fold the blanket with deliberate good care. Soft margin, room to breathe in air. If you ever need a place to land, somewhere quiet where the light is playing, you can leave your shoes out by the door. I'll be reading something I already know, the kind of peace that doesn't have to speak. Just a Sunday extending through the week, a gentle hand upon a cooler brow. Soft margin, here and now. Soft margin, the day unwind. Soft margin, be a little kind. Soft margin, every line of life. Soft margin, easy on the night. Soft margin, I can breathe it in. Soft margin, I can start again. Soft margin, quiet as a prayer. Soft margin, room enough to spare. Soft margin, fade to gold. Soft margin, gentle to hold. Soft margin, easing slow. Soft margin, letting go. Soft margin. Morning came in pieces through the curtain, a thin gold line across the wooden floor. I reach for the cup before I reach for anything else. Let the steam decide how long to stay. The room was quiet in a useful way. Nothing asked me for a word or an opinion. I watched the streetlights blink themselves to sleep, and I felt the weight of nothing pressing down. There's a calm that doesn't need a name for itself. It just arrives like weather, like the tide. I put my phone face down beside the sugar bowl and let the silence fill the empty chair. A neighbor's dog was barking somewhere far off. A car door closed like a book being shut. I thought about a list I used to carry and let it drop, just drop like falling leaves. Soft margin, where the edges blur but nothing breaks. Soft margin, where the breathing has its own slow pace. I'm not running, I'm not searching, just existing in the in-between. Soft margin, easing slow. Soft margin, letting go. There's a place inside the ordinary where the heart can finally stretch a line. Soft margin, The afternoon will fold itself in half and slide into a softer kind of blue. I'll make another cup and watch the vapor rise. I'll read a page and let my eyes drift down. There is no rush to understand the pattern. The pattern holds without my interference. A slow guitar drifts somewhere through the wall, and I'm content to be the one who hears. Some days the body carries all the answers before the mind can form a single thought. I trace the grain of wood beneath my fingertips and thank the silence for the things it brought. No performance, no pretending, no position, just this margin, soft and white and warm. Let the world go on without my supervision. I will stay and I will not perform. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, easy and slow. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Letting go, there's a place inside the ordinary where the heart can finally stretch in line. Soft margin, soft margin, breathe in room. Soft margin, bloom by bloom. I don't need the noise to feel alive. I just need this quiet, this soft light. Soft margin, soft margin, stay with me a little while. Soft margin, fading now. Soft margin, take a bow. The light has shifted, the cup is cool, and I'm still here, and the room is full. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The morning pulls me back to where I left. The coffee's cold again. I haven't moved, there's dust inside the window, soft and slow. The street outside is waking, moving slow. I let the light come in across my hands and watch it travel to the open door. There's nothing I should fix, no need to run. I'm just a body resting in the room. I hear the neighbors moving on the floor. A car door closes gently down the block. The cat across the hall is quiet now. The hallway light is dim, the day is soft. I wrote a list this morning, lost it twice. My pen was somewhere near the empty cup. I let it go, it isn't going far. The page is patient, I can be patient too. So let me sit here while the air is calm. Let me stay inside this simple hour. No need to be a moment past myself. No need to climb above the gentle sound. Soft margin, soft margin. The day is wide enough for me. Soft margin, there's room to breathe, there's room to be. I don't have to fill the silence up, I don't have to hold the weight alone. Soft margin, a quiet life to call my own. Soft margin, a quiet life to call my own. The fridge begins to hum its evening song. The phone lies still beside the paperback. My tea is gone to something warm and dark. I'm holding it like something I should keep. There's no great message waiting in my chest, no revelation crawling up my throat. Just breath and breath and breath and breath again. The steady kind that doesn't need a thought. If I could give this feeling to a friend, I'd say the room is small, the light is kind, the world is loud, but here the world is far. And I'm not chasing anything tonight. The chair beside me holds the afternoon. The afternoon is holding me right back, and we are both still here, and both are warm, and both of us are tired in the best way. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The day is wide enough for me. Soft margin, there's room to breathe, there's room to be. I don't have to fill the silence up, I don't have to hold the weight alone. Soft margin, a quiet life to call my own. Soft margin, a quiet life to call my own. And I'm still here, and the room is full. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. And I'm still here, and the room is full. doesn't move, but the light does, painting a slow line across the floor. My tea is gone cold, and I haven't noticed. The clock says 4:45. Outside, a dog is barking at nothing. A leaf on the sidewalk alone. I don't reach for my phone, I just sit with the quiet, listening to the dust settle in the room. My shoulders finally drop, like they've been holding a tune they couldn't quite find, but now they align with the hum of the fridge, with the breath in my chest, with the streetlight outside that is doing its best to keep the dark kind. The street that was loud is now a whisper, just tires on wet pavement below. The neon sign flickers, then it misses a letter spelling a word I don't know. My reflection in the window looks softer, the edges blurred from the rain. I trace a small circle on the fog of the glass, remembering a name I don't say anymore, just let it pass. Like a cloud, like a bus in the dark, like the last little spark of a match going out, leaving the smell of the wood, leaving no doubt that I'm here, that I'm good. Soft margin, where the noise fades to gray. Soft margin, I can finally stay, not running from the day, not asking it to stay, just breathing in the gray, just breathing it away. Soft margin, hold me in the in-between. Soft margin, where the slow things are seen. The cup on the table, the thread on my sleeve, the soft quiet hum I believe. Soft margin, hold me in the in-between. Soft margin, for a girl in her world. No rush, no demand, just a breath and a hand, just a light from the street on the wall where I stand. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The book falls open to a page I don't read, just the weight of it resting on my thumb. The radio clicks like a small heart beating, keeping the cold from becoming numb. There's a cat on the stairs, watching me, watching her. We agree to ignore the blue light of the screen. I think about the week, how it folded and bent, how I made it to the weekend without losing the scent of the pine in the hall, of the soap on my skin, of the small steady thing that keeps pulling me into the now, to the how of this breath, of this room, of this soft quiet vow to just be, to just bloom. If I never get famous, I'll still have this lamp. If I never get answers, I'll still have this amp, humming low in the corner, a low, steady throne, telling me I'm here, telling me I'm some quiet piece of the evening, slow design, some soft unfolding line, nothing left to prove, nothing left to climb, just the sound of my own soft, steady time. Soft margin, hold me in the in-between. Soft margin, where the slow things are seen. The cup on the table, the thread on my sleeve, the soft, quiet hum I believe. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin, soft margin. I can finally stay. Soft margin, virgin. The light is going gray on the side of the street. A cup on the table, half cool, half sweet. I turn the page slow, let the room breathe me in. The smell of the window, the hum of the pen. You don't have to knock, just leave it ajar. I'm here by the kettle, I'm not very far. My hands on the counter, my mind on the floor. Soft margin, holding all that I am for. A neighbor walks past with the bag she forgot. The streetlight comes on like a thought she just thought. I count out the change, I unfold my own day. The quiet is heavy, the quiet won't stay. I hear my own pulse in the back of my throat. A plant on the sill that I forgot to quote. I water it gently, I don't ask for proof. This is the kind of small and unhaunted truth. I'm not chasing the hour, I'm not closing the door. Just letting the late light lie down on the floor. If you find me tomorrow, I'll be here once more. Soft margin, hold me without demand. Soft margin, just the warmth of a hand. Soft margin, let the day unwind. Soft margin, steady, easy kind. Soft margin, slow the breathing down. Soft margin, where I am is where I'm found. Soft margin all around. I write down the things I would like to release, a list of small worries, a paper thin piece. The cat on the carpet lifts one lazy ear. The rain hasn't started, but I can feel it near. I make up the bed that I never made right. The pillow remembers the shape of the night. I fold back the corner, I smooth out the crease. The room feels a little more shaped like me. Nothing to figure out, nothing to defend. Just a chair by the window, just the way the day ends. The streetlight outside doesn't ask me my name. Soft margin, it treats me the same. The neighbor is humming, the fridge clicks and hums. I'm held by the silence before it becomes soft margin. Hold me without demand. Soft margin, just the warmth of a hand. Soft margin, let the day unwind. Soft margin, steady, easy kind. Soft margin, slow the breathing down. Soft margin, where I am is where I'm found. Soft margin all around. Soft margin, the light is going gray. Soft margin, the light is going gray. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Ooh. Soft margin. Morning slipped in slow across the floor. I heard the radiator click inside. My coffee's getting cold, but I don't mind the cold. I just watch the steam until it's gone. The city looks like it's still half asleep. Even the cars are moving slow. I let the silence have the room for now. Nothing's urgent, nothing's pulling at my sleeve. There's a figure walking down the far sidewalk, hands deep in pockets, head tipped low. I wonder if she knows the light is good on her, or if she's just too tired to care. The window fogs a little when I breathe. I draw a line, I draw it back. Some days the only work I do is watch and letting everything just be a little out of focus. I don't need the answer yet, I don't need the room to turn. Just a little space to set the day down. Just a little quiet while the morning learns. Take the weight off of my shoulders, let it rest against the chair. Soft margin, give me a soft margin. A little breathing room inside the day. Soft margin, keep it a soft margin. Let the hours bend and find their way. I don't need the world to hold me tight, I don't need the night to be so bright. Just a soft margin, just a soft margin. A warm and easy place to stay. Soft margin, soft margin. The street outside is starting to remember. First footsteps, then a bus, then someone's dog. The light has shifted from a sleepy silver to a warmer color. Honey, almost gold. I trace the rim of my cup with one finger, feeling every tiny imperfection there. There's something holy in the unkept morning, something honest in the way I haven't moved my chair. If you find me later, I will still be sitting. Same window, same street, same quiet view. I might have turned the page, but I won't have rushed it. I might have finally let the cold coffee do what it always wanted. Just to sit, just to cool, just to be a thing that's held. And I poured out just a body, just a moment, just a fool. Sitting soft, breathing out. Soft margin, give me a soft margin. A little breathing room inside the day. Soft margin, keep it a soft margin. Let the hours bend and find their way. I don't need the world to grab my hand, I don't need a master plan. Just a soft margin, just a soft margin. A warm and easy place to land. Soft margin, soft margin. Just a soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The light is moving slow across my hands now. The street is waking, but I'm letting it, I'm letting it. Soft margin. margin, soft margin, soft margin. Morning folded through the curtain slow, dust still drifting where the lamp had glowed. Your cup of tea is cooling on the sill. I don't reach for it, I just let it sit. The room is holding everything so still. Even my thoughts have learned to let it rest. A soft margin around the things I do, a small white space where I can simply breathe. Out the window, the street is gone to gray. Someone's cat is sleeping near the door. I hear my neighbor pull the blinds halfway. A car goes by but doesn't pause or stay. The light is sitting on the wooden floor, like it has nowhere else it has to be. I watch it stretch across the empty chair, and I don't need to make it move from there. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm not reaching for a line. I'm just standing where I stand with the day inside my hand. Let the minutes take their time. Soft margin, give me room to be. Soft margin, let the world stand easy. Soft margin, I don't need a name for the quiet I keep claiming. Soft margin, like a window wide. Soft margin, like a slow deep tide. Soft margin, where I learn to lean into all the in-between. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Your fridge is humming something I forget. My phone is face down on the countertop. I notice now my shoulders have let go. Attention that I didn't know I kept. The afternoon is gentle, running slow. The kind of day that doesn't ask for proof. I pour myself a second cup of tea and sit with all the ordinary truth. I could keep on chasing all the noise, trying to be more than I am today. But the light is soft and so am I. The margin holds me while I stay. Nothing has to open or to close. Nothing has to answer or to know. I'm just here, and here is wide enough. I'm just here, and that is close enough. Soft margin, give me room to be. Soft margin, let the world stand easy. Soft margin, I don't need a name for the quiet I keep claiming. Soft margin, like a window wide. Soft margin, like a slow deep tide. Soft margin, where I learn to lean into all the in-between. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The cup is empty now, but I don't move. The street outside is quiet as a friend. The light is gone, but left a gentle hue. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Kettle clicks and settles, it gives a tiny sigh. Steam curls above the table, drifting slow against the sky. My cup is half empty, the chair feels like a friend. I'm watching how the evening puts its weight on what it means. No need to chase the hours, they're walking on their own. Just me and my bare floorboards, I'm not alone. The street outside is muffled, the cars have lost their tongue. The windows hold a softer tune for every line I've sung. I trace my fingers slowly along the wooden shelf. I'm finding that the quiet is enough all by itself. A breath in, a breath out, the rhythm feels brand new. I'm here inside the evening and the evening holds me too. I'm letting go the worry, letting go the rush, putting down the heavy things that turn the day too much. Standing in the doorway, watching how the room breathes slow. Soft margin, let the daylight go. Soft margin, hold me softly when the day is through. Soft margin, margin. I can finally be a person too. Soft margin. Every breath is wide and slow and true. Soft margin. 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 The neighbor's cat is sleeping upon the garden wall. The roses bend their heavy heads like they have heard the call. I fold the towels in piles, I hum a wordless tune. The moon is just beginning to unfold above the room. My hands are getting softer, my shoulders letting down. I'm walking through the ordinary like a bride beneath the crown. Maybe I was rushing just to feel like I was here. Maybe I was burning through the minutes held too near. Now the lamp is glowing, now the water's in the cup. I have all the time I'll ever need to grow up. Soft margin, soft margin. The world is wide enough. Soft margin. When we learn to call its bluff. Soft margin. Hold me softly when the day is through. Soft margin. I can finally be a person too. Soft margin. Every breath is wide and slow and true. Soft margin, 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 soft margin. The light is gone, but left a gentle hue. Soft margin, soft margin. The street is quiet and the night is kind. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Window light is finding the edge of the cup. Steam rising slow like it has nowhere to go. I'm watching the table, the wood, the small ring, where yesterday's water left a soft echo. My shoulders remember they can fall a bit. And the room is patient, the room is not loud. A breath comes in longer than I thought it would, and I let it leave before I say it out loud. Yeah. The street outside is softened past the glass. Footsteps moving gentle, almost out of sound. A neighbor's door is closing without a word. A dog is sleeping somewhere on the porch. I hold the warm ceramic against my palm, feeling the day give up its hold on me. Nothing is asking, nothing is pressing, and time is a thing I can sit beside. I don't need the moment to mean something more. I don't need the evening to prove what it's for. Just a quiet room, just a quiet door, just the kind of stillness I've been looking for. Soft margin, soft margin. Room around the feeling, room around the day. Soft margin, soft margin. Breathing in the spaces where the noise gives way. Soft margin, soft margin. Letting all the edges blur into the gray. Soft margin, soft margin. Holding what is gentle, letting it stay. Soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin, soft margin. Soft margin, soft margin. The kettle clicks and no one has to move. The light shifts slowly across the kitchen wall. I trace a small scratch in the wood with my thumb. A tiny history I don't have to know. The plants lean toward whatever light is left. The shadows stretch like cats across the floor. I hum a half-remembered simple tune, the kind that asks for nothing, asks no more. If the world gets heavier before I sleep, if my thoughts start circling what I cannot keep, I'll come back to the table, the cup, the chair. I'll come back to the window, the evening air. Soft margin, soft margin. A small and steady landing place to be. Soft margin. The gentlest of arms around the weary part of me. Soft margin, soft margin. A small and steady landing place to be. Soft margin. The gentlest of arms around the weary part of me. Soft margin. Room around the feeling, room around the day. Soft margin, soft margin. breathing in the spaces where the noise gives way. Soft margin, letting all the edges blur into the gray. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. Cup is cooling now, the light is low, street is folded into quiet snow. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. The kettle just clicked off and I let it sit. Steam nips slow through the light coming in. No alarm today, no list to check, just the hum of the fridge in the room we live in. My tea is too hot, so I wait a bit longer. Pages turn by themselves when I breathe. There's a towel on the chair that we forgot about, a phone on its side, screen dark and still. The cat picked the warm square of sun on the rug, and I picked the spot on the couch where I will. Outside is a city that's starting to wake, but in here we move like the air barely moves. I'm learning to sit in the room as it is, not asking for more than the silence allows. The smallest things take the longest to hold. A cup in my hands, a leaf on the ground. I don't need the rush, I don't need the noise, just the sound of you breathing beside me right now. Soft margin, room where the day doesn't start. Soft margin, slow at the beat of my heart. Soft margin, nothing to hold and no reason to hold. Soft margin, stay here a moment before the world knows. A car passes slow with a song half heard. A bird in the hedge does the same 3 notes. The light on the wall moves an inch to the right, and nobody marks it and nobody shows. I sweep up a little, I open a drawer. A paper clip falls and I stop to admire. If love is a room, it's the room after dark, when the dishes are done and the lamps running low. If peace is a practice, it's picking up one thing, then setting it down just to watch where it goes. The margin I'm building is wide and it's quiet, a place where my thoughts can unspool and repair. Soft margin, room where the day doesn't start. Soft margin, slow at the beat of my heart. Soft margin, nothing to hold and no reason to hold. Soft margin, stay here a moment before the world knows. Soft margin, the cup is still warm on the table. Soft margin, I'm here and I'm willing and able. The cup is still warm on the table, untouched since you left. Steam curling slow toward the ceiling like it forgot how to drift. I trace the rim with a fingertip, feeling every small dent. Reminders that nothing stays perfect, but nothing is bent. The window lets in a thin gold line, sliding across the floor. It lands on my shoe, then my knee like it's asking for more. I pull my sleeves down to my wrist and watch the dust settle slow. A quiet room is a generous room, and I wanted to know. Outside, The street has gone soft, fewer tires, fewer horns, just the hum of a transformer and a couple of yawns. The neighbor's cat walks the fence line like a prayer in the dark, and I count the steps to my own front door. Missing the spark, I missed the spark, but I didn't miss you, not the way that I thought. Some feelings are smaller than memory, easily bought. I bought myself a small kindness, a slow song, a clean plate, and learned that the softest of mornings don't really need to be gray. So I'm letting the light do the work, letting the silence stay long, letting the hours pass easy, letting the week make me strong. I'm not rushing to finish, I'm not waiting to start, just breathing the air in this room and giving it room in my heart. Soft margin, soft margin, the space where I get to be still. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin, the weight of a life I can feel. Soft margin, a window, a cup, and a chair. Soft margin, I'm here, and I'm willing and there, willing and there, willing and there. The cushion of ordinary air. Yeah, I learned your name in the small things, the way you folded a towel, the angle you held your phone up, the half laugh, the half frown. I packed those details in cardboard and slid them beneath the bed. Not thrown out, not born anymore, just gently mislaid. And what is a life but the choosing of what we keep close? The mug with the chip on the handle, the note, the post. I keep a soft margin for endings, a soft margin for stars, a little blue room in my chest for the shape of lost stars. If love is a room, I'm redecorating the walls, pulling down pictures of summers that felt far too tall. I'm painting the trim in a color that doesn't have a name, just the hue of a Tuesday at 4 when the sun hits the frame. And maybe you'll call and maybe you won't, and I'm fine with the maybe. I'm learning to live in the almost, it could be the baby steps, baby. I'll set out one plate or I'll set out two. I'll let the day tell me what is true. Soft margin, soft margin, the cushion that catches the fall. Soft margin, soft margin, the kind of small room of them all. Soft margin, a window, a cup, and a chair. Soft margin, I'm here, and I'm willing and there, willing and there, willing and there, willing and there, willing and there. The window holds a strip of light across the floor. Steam curls up from a cup I left too long. I watch it then, I let it disappear. No need to move, no need to start again. The street below is quiet, soft with rain. A car goes by and barely leaves a sound. I count my breathing, not the things I lack. The room is small, the room is wide enough. I put my phone down face against the wood. The charger light blinks green, then dims to sleep. I trace a crack along the table's edge. It runs the lines I do not have to mend. The fridge hums low behind the kitchen wall. The neighbor's dog sighs once, then settles down. I take a sip, the coffee's gone lukewarm. I drink it anyway, it tastes like now. Nothing asks for me, and I won't ask for more. I let the day arrive without a plan. The air is cool, the curtain barely stirs. I learn to sit inside the quiet hours. Soft margin, room around my shoulders. Soft margin, time inside my hands. I have enough, I have enough. The light comes in and does not ask my name. Soft margin, steady as I'm breathing. Soft margin, gentle as I am. I have enough, I have enough. The day falls slow and lays its weight on me. I wipe the counter down with a damp cloth. A streak remains and I leave it where it dries. The books are stacked, the same ones as last week. I might not finish one, and that's alright. A jacket hangs on the back of the door. It still smells faintly of the afternoon. I pull it close, I feel the zipper cold. I set it back, I stand there for a while. I do not need the noise to feel I'm here. A single breath is almost company. The city hums beneath the window pane. I press my thumb against the glass and hold the cold comes through. A quiet kind of proof that I am in this hour, fully in it. I do not rush to make it into more. Soft margin, room around my shoulders. Soft margin, time inside my hands. I have enough. The light comes in and does not ask my name. Soft margin, steady as I'm breathing. Soft margin, gentle as I am. I have enough. The day falls slow and lays its weight on me. The cup sits empty on the table still. The window keeps its strip of light from me. I have enough, and I have enough. Soft margin. The strip of light has reached the far side of the room. It climbs the wall, it rests above the frame. I let it find me, I don't have to move. The cup is sitting where I left it last, still holding warmth inside its empty clay. The morning doesn't ask me to be fast. A shoe untied beside the open door. A single jacket hanging where I hung it. I am not looking for a single more. A clock is breathing from the hallway shelf. A car goes by and takes a little sound. I stand inside this ordinary self. My shoulders drop, my hands are at my side. I don't have anywhere I need to be. The light is slow, the room is open wide. There's a street that lost its edge along the curb. The signs are dim, the crosswalk blinks a slower beat. A stranger nods, no words, no need to word. My neighbor pulls his bins back to the wall. The metal rings a little, then it's gone. I hear his radio through the thin hall. The paperback cuts gently in my hand. I take the long way past the empty park. A kid is playing trumpet down the sand. The notes come out uneven, half then whole. A melody that doesn't quite resolve. I let it sit unfinished in my soul. The street is wearing colors like a stone. A little dull, a little worn, a little mine. I count the things that ask for nothing back. A clean glass shelf, a book I left halfway. A plant that drinks the light from a small crack. I do not chase a feeling, I just stay. Soft margin, a little room around my days. Soft margin, a gentler kind of weight. The city dims, and I am not afraid. I have enough. The light is slow, the light is soft, the light is laying down. Soft margin. There's breathing room around me now. The evening finds a kettle on the stove, a blue ring glowing like a patient eye. I'm measuring my hours and what I don't owe. A text arrives, a simple "how you been?" I type a line, I let the small words send. The screen goes quiet and I breathe again. The curtain shifts a little in the draft. The room rearranges what it needs to hold. The silence isn't empty, it is drafted by the fridge, the clock, the far off train. A shadow of a branch explains the wall, a pattern that I watch, then watch again. If someone asked me what I made today, I'd say I kept a margin, kept a line. I let the small concerns just slip away. I let the larger ones arrive in time. I did not fix a single broken thing. I did not make a vow, I did not sing. I sat inside the softer, steadier ring and watched the ordinary evening bring a quiet kind of proof that I am here, that I am held by what I cannot name. Soft margin, soft margin, soft margin. A gentler kind of way. The city dims, and I am not afraid. I have enough. The light is slow, the light is soft, the light is laying down. Soft margin. soft margin. I let the curtain fall the way it wants to fall. No shape to keep, no shadow I recall. The cup is cooling where I left it on the wood. A circle of water, a moment understood. My phone is quiet, face down on the tile. The room is breathing in a slow and easy style. I trace the handle, then I trace the table grain. Nothing pulls me forward, nothing feels like strain. The street outside is lost, it's afternoon. The cars go softer underneath the moon. A neighbor's light goes on, then dim, then slow. The hallway holds a quiet kind of glow. I do not need to be anywhere but here. I do not need to vanish, do not need to steer. The fridge begins its small and steady hum, a private rhythm keeping time for some. I have been loud enough, I have been full. Now I am letting all the edges pull. I have been wide awake for far too long. Now I am humming to a quieter song. Soft margin, give me room to land. A gentle little corner I can hold in my hand. Soft margin, let the breathing slow. I am not in a hurry and I do not need to know. Soft margin in the fading blue. Just a small unfolding, just a thing that's true. Soft margin, let the evening stand. My laptop sleeps beneath a folded cloth. A book lies open like a quiet oath. The plant beside the window leans a little right. It does not ask me if the day was right or bright. I count the dust inside the slanted line of sun. I count the tiny things I've quietly won. A pen is resting where my fingers used to be. The page is patient and it does not bother me. Maybe I am learning how to hold a day without a need to keep it, without a need to wait. Maybe I can simply watch the candles lose their flame and not reach for another hour and not speak a name. Maybe this is enough. The chair, the wall, the floor, the way the air remembers every open door. I have enough, and I have enough to breathe. Soft margin, give me room to land. A gentle little corner I can hold in my hand. Soft margin, let the breathing slow. I am not in a hurry and I do not need to know. Soft margin in the silver blue. Just a small unfolding, just a thing that's true. Soft margin, let the evening stand. The evening softens and the light is good. The evening softens and the light is good. Soft margin. The street outside is quiet and I am where I stood. The window holds a sliver of the day. The curtain moves the way the curtains do. My coffee sits untouched and starts to fade. The pages of the book are turning slow. I hear the radiator settle in. My shoulders drop an inch into the chair. The quiet has a texture I can hold. The walls are doing nothing but being there. A neighbor pulls a suitcase down the hall. A dog decides to bark and then forgets. The neighbor's key finds somewhere near the lock. The hallway door shuts soft beneath her hand. I do not need to know where she is going. The evening makes a small request of me to notice what is here and what is not, to let the smaller things come back to land. I am not waiting for a brighter mood. I am not searching for a better view. The light we have is plenty for the room. The light we have is plenty for the room. So let me sit inside this ordinary glow and watch the day become a softer shape. Soft margin, hold me in the space between. Soft margin, where the day and evening lean. Soft margin, I don't need to rush the turn. Soft margin, let me feel the way you learn. Soft margin, every breath is wide enough. Soft margin, underneath the easy stuff. Soft margin, I am here and here is good. Soft margin, the street outside is quiet and I am where I stood. My phone is somewhere underneath a book. The laptop hums a tone I barely hear. The plant beside the sink has grown a leaf. The pen I left on Tuesday rolled away. There is no hurry pulling at my sleeve. There is no problem waiting on a shelf. The room is not a question I'ma solve. The room is just a room and that is hell. So let the minutes fall without a name. So let the city dim beneath my floor. I am not broken and I am not mended. I am simply here and now I'm more. The breath goes in, the breath goes out again. The world continues, patient and unhurried, and I will meet it when it meets the door. Soft margin, hold me in the space between. Soft margin, where the day and evening lean. Soft margin, I don't need to rush the turn. Soft margin, let me feel the way you learn. Soft margin, every breath is wide enough. Soft margin, underneath the easy stuff. Soft margin, I am here and here is good. Soft margin, the street outside is quiet and I am where I stood. The evening softens and the light is good. Soft margin, soft margin. The street outside is quiet and I am where I stood. Soft margin, soft margin. The street outside is quiet and I am where I stood. The street outside is quiet and I am where I stood. Soft